Hello and welcome back to my Mars overlay series. Today's video, we are going to be covering Mars overlay in the 9th house. If you don't already know what an overlay is, it's when you take two birth charts and you compare them to each other. As you align them over one another, sometimes the planets look like they're falling in other houses of the other person's chart. This is the overlay. Mars represents action and motivation. It's force, heat, raw energy, and in its best expression, it is protective. However, at its worst, it's vicious and violent. When Mars shows up in a chart, it shows where one person might express their anger, is more motivated, or what part of life is more competitive. Mars also shows how much traditionally masculine energy someone might have by society's standards. The 9th house is the house of expansion, growth, religion, travel, law, justice, and higher education. It's actually a pretty important house in synastry in general, because it has to do with the kind of person you develop and change into as life moves forward. Having a partner whose 9th house affirms yours is a great opportunity to grow and learn together. When someone's Mars falls into the other person's 9th house, everything is adventure and full of wonder. There's so much learning that each person can find in each other. The Mars person is motivated by the house person to continue to grow philosophically or spiritually, to reach for other cultures and to travel, or even to continue school. The house person also feels this inspiration from the Mars person. There's light, happiness, excitement, and lots of optimism with each other. Unfortunately, the downside is that the two can get a little too far, become a little too preachy or dogmatic with each other. They can get arrogant or try to show off to each other quite a bit. They may even try to take on more than they can handle in effort to expand rapidly. Big adventures together are a great outlet. This is a couple that can make last-minute plans and pivot when things need to change. The house person enjoys the Mars person's company, and the Mars person likes to be physically near the house person. They are both mentally and physically stimulated by each other, but neither tend to be very possessive of the other. There's even a potential to find this overlay engaging in casual or polyamorous situations, as it's all about mutual growth and exploration. Despite the 9th house being important in long-term relationships, and Mars passion also being very helpful, this really isn't a common combination for longevity. It can happen, but as a long-term commitment becomes more boring and predictable, this overlay may have to eventually seek other options. Still, this can become some of the most unforgettable energy in relationships. That's all for Mars in the 9th house. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Comment below if you've experienced this with someone, and thank you so much for watching.